Today we're doing a giveaway of a watch that is really eco-conscious. It's actually made out of all recycled materials. The case, the bezel, all of the metal components on this watch are made out of recycled stainless steel. You're also getting a vegan leather strap. Overall, this is a very interesting design from the brand Coinwatch. I'll be giving away a version of this watch in conjunction with Coinwatch, so stay tuned to the end of this video on full details, and the details will be a little bit easier than our previous giveaway, so definitely stay tuned for that. So without further ado, let's take a look at the watch that we'll be giving away in collaboration with Coinwatch. We're back with another giveaway. This is for another Coinwatch. So this will have some simpler rules from the previous giveaway that we did, where we were asking for a video of a special moment that you celebrated with a watch. And obviously, I think that was a little bit tough to get people to make videos. So we're doing something a little bit different from that. This time, the rules will be far simpler. So definitely stay tuned to the end of this video to find out how you could win this watch. And by the way, if you are interested in the previous giveaway, that one is still running. That is going to end pretty soon. I think we're going to end it in about a week. I'll be announcing a winner here on my channel through a short. I think that's how we're going to do it. But definitely stay tuned because the winner will be announced. But you do have time to enter if you have not entered. So head on over to that video and definitely get all the details there. I will put a link up above. This is a giveaway for a chronograph, and this is their sustainable watch. So Coinwatch have a few different lines. This is their sustainable chronograph. It is made out of recycled materials. However, it doesn't feel like a watch that is made out of recycled materials because they are using recycled stainless steel. So the bezel, the case back, the pushers, the crown, that's all stainless steel. The buckle on here is made out of stainless steel. The leather strap is actually not leather. It's made out of vegan leather. So it is, again, sustainable, renewable. That's the whole point of this watch. You are getting a sapphire crystal, and the case is made out of a very special resin that sort of resembles carbon fiber. When you turn it on its side, this one is in a brownish color. However, they make it in different colors depending on the color of the dial. This one is in a brownish green is what I would call it, almost like a cork color. According to their website, one of the fibers that they're using for the case is tree bark, so it does make sense that it looks a little bit like cork. And then the strap itself is actually made out of apple skin, so it's renewable. Pretty cool. I've never even heard of that, but it does feel like leather. And it has a stainless steel case back with some waves on it because this actually gets 100 meters of water resistance. So this is a really good everyday watch that you could wear every single day. You do get a screwed in case back, no screwed in crown, no screwed in pushers, but you do get that 100 meters of water resistance with gaskets, which is excellent. You get an 8-sided bezel. The bezel insert is that same material, that composite material. However, it's notched in the bezel, which looks pretty cool. And there are no markings on the bezel because obviously it would be a little bit difficult to do that with this material, which again is a bio-based recycled fiber material, and the rest of it is in stainless steel. The dial is really cool on this watch. It has black sub-registers and then a beautiful pattern that radiates out from the center. It says Coinwatch. That is a little bit large on the dial. They should probably dial that down a little bit. It is pretty large. And then it says Coinographer right above the 6 o'clock register. And again, those registers are in black. You have applied indices. You have a red seconds hand for that chronograph. And each one of the chronograph registers has a little bit of a red accent just at the top of each one of the registers, just the numerals there. Actually, you have the day here and the date. So this is a calendar watch as well. So you have the 9 o'clock, it's really between the 9 and 10 o'clock position. That register is the day of the week. And then right over here between the 4 o'clock and 5 o'clock position, you have the date. The date is not color matched, but it's a very close color to the dial, which is like a creamy white champagne color is what I would call it. That texture on there is awesome. I'll do plenty of close-ups so you can see it. Small applied indices that sort of straddle the chapter ring or the minute track and that dial. And I think you get a little bit of lume on the skeletonized hands, which are fence post hands. So there is lume on there. I'm not sure if there's any lume on the chronograph hands. We'll do a lume shot towards the end of the video. The watch measures in at around 42 millimeters, depending on how you measure it. If you measure it at the bezel, it comes in at around 41.9 millimeters at the case, slightly smaller because the bezel does hang over the case a little bit. So I would say around 41 millimeters, 11 millimeter thickness. That is excellent considering you're getting 100 meters of water resistance and this is a chronograph. Pretty good. I think that's actually very, very good. And then of course you get that sapphire crystal. So everything does add to the thickness. And then a lug to lug of around 48.5 millimeters. On my wrist today, I have their dive watch. This is the Navigator, I believe is what it's called. It is an homage or a loose homage to the 50 Fathoms. And it is really, really nicely made. You have a beautiful strap that this comes with. It is a sailcloth strap with a really nice buckle on it. It's kind of thin, so it wears nice and close to the wrist. Everything here is really well made. Like I said before, we are still giving away this watch, so definitely check out that video and enter if you can, because this is a very special watch. And there is the watch on my 7.5 inch wrist. This rally style strap is very, very soft. If you told me it was leather, I would believe you because it feels like leather and it looks like leather. Honestly, I've definitely felt cheaper straps out there that are made of leather. This feels like is made out of leather, nice leather actually. It feels really nice, very soft, and I think it looks good. The combination of this white strap with the brownish cork colored case, it all does come together pretty well. Tell me what you guys think down in the comments below. This is a 41 millimeter watch. I would say it wears like a 42 millimeter watch because of the bezel, and you have it around 11 millimeter thickness and a 48.5 millimeter lug to lug. Very good looking watch. We'll talk about price and how you can actually win this watch during the Lume Shot, and this does get lume, so let's check that out. There you go, lume on all of the indices on all of the sub-register hands, and of course the hour and minutes hand. Those are skeletonized, so you can see that the longer portion is the minutes, the shorter is the hours. There is no lume on the running seconds, the large running second hand for the chronograph. However, you do have a running seconds over at the 3 o'clock position, so that is good. That you can see your watch is working in the dark. I did not mention before that this is a Swiss quartz movement, of course, because obviously you can see the movement layout and how this is configured. It is a quartz movement. It is Swiss made. The watch is also Swiss made. Price on this watch is $570 on the CoinWatch website. You can go over there and check them out. There are a bunch available, a bunch of different colors. I think probably the green is my favorite, but like I said, there are a few different colors. Definitely go over and check them out if you are interested. However, you can win one of these watches by doing two very simple things. One, just add a comment down below and tell us 3 things that you like about this watch. There's a link in the description. All you do is click on that link. You're basically signing up for CoinWatch newsletter, and that's really it. That's how they're going to choose the winner. Add a comment down below, sign up with them, and that is really it. They will be choosing the winner and they will be sending out the watch. So that's how we will do it. I think we'll run this one for about a month as well. I think we have run the other one for a little over a month. We're going to end that very soon, and we'll be doing this one for the next month or so. And then we have one more watch, a Darwell, to do, which I am very excited about as well. Definitely stay tuned for that watch. Anyway, guys, I'll put a link to this watch down in the description. Definitely check it out if you are interested. And that's really it, guys. Thank you for logging on. Thank you for watching this video. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon. Also part of the requirement for this giveaway. Don't forget to fill out that link down below. And of course, add that comment with 3 reasons why you like this watch. That's really it. Anyway, guys, thank you for logging on. I will catch you guys in the next video.